Hey everybody, James here. I'm going to do some shout outs real quick and then show you the reef tank under the Aquatics, and then do a couple of updates showing you the two skimmers, the HOB and the big one that's underneath this tank itself. Alright, first shout out goes to Nico Romero. Then you got Tackleberry 657, Chris DK17, Aquaporn, Anthony CU, Sam Nick 78, Trevor Hoodshell, hope I said that right, and Anna Flores. Guys, thank you very much for the new subs. Really do appreciate it. That's 8 new subs in the past couple of days. Really good, man. Thank you guys very much. Just a quick look of everything here. There's that soccer ball looking Aiken. He's looking pretty good. He's behind some dirty glass, so I don't know how well I could even get him, to be honest with you. And then over here you got the, what they call the rainbow. I don't know, it's kind of strange, the coloring on it. And you got this Aiken over here. This one came from the frag swap. Really nice looking Aiken. I love the colors on it. And then this one over here. So, and then over here you got the frog spawn. There's the candy cane. I didn't show it up close last time, but you see the third head on it now, how big it got. So it's looking pretty good for being down on the sand. So where he's always been. And then the torch, he's pretty much asleep. I got some scratches on my glass, which sucks, but there's Clammy. Kind of a weird angle for Clammy, but he's behind this dirty glass. I'm gonna have to probably end up moving him or something so that I can get a nice clean shot of him after I get the glass cleaned by where he is. And then over here you got one of the, that's the, I believe that's the, yeah, it's the frog spawn. I keep mixing these guys up. And then the Claustrophia, looking really good. The pulsing Xenia, whatever, I forgot what this killer coral was. It doesn't seem to like any corals. I forgot his name. Maybe somebody can elaborate for me on that one. Keep him away from everybody anyways. And he seems to not mind it down here in the sand. And then you got my mushrooms over here. You notice that there's no green hair algae over here no more? That's because the emerald crab came over here and kicked his butt. There is absolutely nothing over here no more. So just a little bit on some of the rocks maybe, but that's about it. So let me see if I can change the coloring a little bit here, maybe. Maybe not. No, that's what it is. Alright, and then anyways, there's the other hammer right there, kind of in an angle. So let me get down here so you can see him. There's the other hammer. All these guys are looking really good. Really digging how all the hammers and whatnot are looking. And then you got those pallies that are just trying to stretch their best up this piece of rock here. Look at how tall these are. You're looking at 2 to 3 inches long on these guys. And then you got this green hair algae right here, this one patch that's got these 3 pallies that didn't want to do anything, and all of a sudden they want to come out. So that's pretty ironic how that worked. And then you've got a couple of them right there. I don't know how well you can see them. They come out, and they just stay real tiny for some reason. I don't know why. But, and then of course the devil's armor. Where are they? They always seem to be sleeping whenever I do videos lately. Oh, I'm sorry, they're over here. See right here, they're always wanting to be sleeping when I'm trying to do videos. I don't know why. It's just too late or something. And then up here you got the mixed zoas again. And then you got the eagle eyes. Now good I can get on them eagle eyes. Really nice, right? All these Zoas look really good. That's the one that was dying on me a while ago, and now it's looking really nice. Liking the colors on it. And then up on top, these little guys right there with that little, I guess that's a patch of either green hair or there's a vermicide snail up there making a mess somehow. Most of them have been pretty much maintained ever since I moved this rock work around. So that's not cyano, for the record. All that red looking stuff, that's actually a brown, I forget the name of it. There's a certain name for that kind of, it's not a fungus. It's, I don't know, I forget the name of it, but yeah, it's not cyano, just so in case anybody's wondering about it. Anyways, the more Zoas. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Green Bay Packers right there. And then up here, the awesome Pally. I love this Pally. This is my favorite Pally by far. This thing is just wicked. Look at the striping on this thing. That is just one amazing looking Pally. That's why I'm really leaning towards the LPS and the Zoas and whatnot, because they just have a lot of grace, a lot of coloring, and they just look damn good. Up here, here's that bird's nest. It doesn't look like a bird's nest when it's dark. It looks pretty bizarre under the actinics. I don't even know if I can get in focus on it. There you go. Look at how fuzzy this bird's nest is. It is loaded with polyps. Tons of new extensions coming up. Look at all them white dips everywhere. Then you get the green, they call it the metallic green bird's nest back there in the back. The other one back there in the back. And then you get this one right here. Same thing. Look at how many polyps are on these things. These bird's nests are just loving this tank. It's freaking awesome. And then you got Andrew's spike over here. I'll get it out to you, Andrew. I don't know when, but I'll get it out to you. You can see it's still doing good. Tons of little polyps on that thing. And then, where's my other guys? Yeah, see, that's the same thing. See, red on that thing? That's not cyano. That's just whatever that algae or whatever it was called. It's not a bad algae, though, just for the record. But see the difference now, how he looks versus the last video? I went and checked my parameters, and yeah, I needed quite a bit of calcium and quite a bit of alkalinity to bring it back up. And then, same with this guy, he's looking a lot better now. Little polyps are sticking out. So he's looking okay. I don't know if he's peeling. It's really hard to say with these guys. This guy's been like this for a long time, so I'm not sure what the deal is. That might be actually where the guy glued it or something. But anyways, that's the reef tank. Look at this Nacera snail stretching like crazy. That's too fun. But anyways, that's the reef tank. And now let me show you the one skimmer here real quick. These skimmers came from, oh yeah, I don't know if I can change the lighting on this or not. It might screw us. Oh, here we go, that's better. Alright, this skimmer, it came from D&D Marine Enterprises. I had gotten it on eBay, and somebody had asked me to do an update video, so let me just show you. I cleaned this thing out today. It was disgusting up in there. But as you can see, all the skim that's coming out of there, and the way it works, it goes down through that center hole at the very top, right up inside the center. That's kind of tough to see because it's got an angle on that thing. And just for the record, this is all a solid piece, guys. It's not a cup. Alright, and then it's got the drain right here that goes down. And then if you look inside the bucket, you'll see how nasty this stuff is. Let's see if I can get a focus in on there. See how nasty that is? That's just gross stuff. And then, if you look, there's tons and tons of micro bubbles. Somebody was asking me about the micro bubbles in this thing. Alright? I mean, it's awesome, the bubbles. Now, if you go into your first chamber, after it's been broke in for a while, you see it's got bubbles, but they're much larger than normal. And then when you cross over into the second chamber, see, there's no bubbles. So, for anybody that's fearing about that, yeah, it leaves 0 bubbles. Alright, and then the other skimmer is the Typhoon hang-on. This camera's kind of picking up a weird color because of the lighting. Let me see if I can maybe get it to adjust a little bit. Nope, that just made it worse. And that made it worse. Alright, we'll go with auto, but I don't know if you can, hopefully you can see that, but see, it's doing his job as well. It's pretty dirty up there. I haven't cleaned this one out yet, but it's the same thing. Drains down into the bucket, and like I said, I just cleaned it today, so there's not a whole lot of skim in here, but you can see what it's already pulled out down inside here. It's a pretty yucky stuff, and you can see my Pico looks like crap because I haven't even done nothing with this tank. So you can see all this crazy looking macroalgae that's growing inside here, and the coralline and whatnot. It looks nasty, but it's actually really clean in here. It's just that it's got all this stuff going on in here. Tons of little pods crawling around. I don't know if I can get the focus in on any of these pods. Let me see if I can. Yeah, see, look at the glass. So they're all walking around. Hope we just went fine. That's just to show you how much flow is in there. But yeah, so if you watch, you'll see all the little guys crawling around. Lots of pods, and that's pretty much it. The only sad thing is I don't have a mandarin no more, so I don't have nothing for these guys to be fed to. You can see they're all over this glass inside this little nano tank, or Pico rather. See, look at them things walking around everywhere. But anyways, if you look inside there, you can see the water. It's crystal clear, so there's no doubt about how this skimmer is actually doing. Like I said, it just looks nasty because I haven't actually cleaned the glass or anything on the Pico, but the water is perfectly clear. All I do is top it off and then just test it once in a while for salinity, just to make sure that everything is good, which it is. So anyways, guys, that's the update on the crazy little Pico. Washed out big time. Let's see if I can get it to change up. Yeah, see, it looks a little different like that. But that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep you guys updated. And again, thank you very much for all my new subs. Bye bye, everybody.